It has an Orwellian dimension to it, of course it does. I think there are many such ironies as well as implications in censorship in this country. We are blessed with a Chinese curse. We live in very interesting times. I am pretty certain that this newspaper, and especially the alternative newspapers, if they were to attempt to do what they do in this country in a reverse way anywhere in Africa, including the most democratic model state, which is Botswana, we'd be closed down. I don't think we would exist at all. We live in this strange world, twilight world, between what is denied as censorship in most of the continent, accepted as censorship here, and where we're able to feel our way now and again and then get jumped on now and again. We have a history of semi-democracy. The Afrikaners have a sense of democracy for themselves and for their people. The English speakers have had a sense of democracy from when the very first settlers arrived and they set up their own newspapers. And that tradition still has a faint, has some effect today. And one has to remember when one's fighting one's way through these things that I know, and I've spoken to the former Minister of Information, Minister of Foreign Affairs in Zimbabwe, and I know that if this paper were to try and do the same job in any other country, we wouldn't make it. We wouldn't make it in Kenya, because we do oppose the government. We oppose it outright. We oppose their policy. We even question their legitimacy, which is the area where they are toughest on us. If you persist in saying that this government is not only not democratic, which we say all the time, but is illegitimate, there is a great deal of sensitivity. We say it occasionally, so does everybody, but there is a great deal of sensitivity on that score.